I've done a few of these videos, and each time I do one, I try something new. This time around, and in my achievement hunting journey, rather than cleaning up the achievements of a game that I have already started on, we are going to go for a 100% of a brand new game, where I have 0 achievements. This is a game that I have always had a bit of a mixed feeling about, but after seeing the trailers for its sequel, I just couldn't keep away from it. Today we'll be playing and 100%ing The Outer Worlds. The Outer Worlds came out in March 2019 with 48 achievements, and we have absolutely none of them. Thankfully, we do have some things going for us. Mainly, I have actually played this game before, except I originally only played it on PC. I have played all the way through the story too, so I know how to get most of the story related achievements already. Along with this, it's on Game Pass for Xbox, so I don't even have to buy it. Thank the law for that one, because I am broke as shit and these videos do nothing to help that. The last thing that really helps us out is that most of the achievements are actually story-based ones that are nearly impossible to miss. There are a couple that do require us to play in some weird ways, but we will talk about those when they come up. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. We start off by starting a new game, making sure that we are playing on hard for later, even though we do plan on playing again on Supernova. We are thought out by our favorite mad scientist, Rick Sanchez, and are launched onto the surface of Terra 2 to meet up with our fearless companion Alex Hawthorne. You know, this reminds me of another game. You know, Halo.
Ah, you've landed.
Odst.
Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well.
Unlocking our first achievement in the game, Welcome to Halcyon, for 30 gamer score.
Hawthorne won't mind you taking a shit.
1 out of 48 achievements down, and we are already to a great start. By this rate, we will be done in no time.
Shame about the whole squashing thing.
We scrape Hawthorne from our boots and head out to the great city of Edgewater. Brought to us by Spacer's Choice. It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's Choice. Spacer's Choice. After patching up one of our fellow employees, we dispatch some barrels,
Damn it, my ears!
then some marauders, before we find some more of Spacer's Choice's finest and convince them to risk their lives over ours. And they clear out some bandits from our new ship, the Unreliable. Here, it bestows us our new identity of Alex Hawthorne.
Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact.
And we head to Edgewater. In Edgewater, we steal anything that isn't nailed down before heading up and meeting Reed Thompson. Let's go talk to the big boss upstairs. What up, idiot? The current manager of Edgewater. He gifts us our first companion, along with our second achievement, Best Friends. For another 15 gamer score. 2 out of 48 achievements down, and by law, we are moving right along with it. By the time we get our third achievement, we have worked a bit on some Edgewater quests and are heading through the wilderness to our next objective. In this time, we have killed dozens of sprats, marauders, bots, and even some primitive beasts, without even thinking about it. Upon leaving the geothermal plant, we find a uniquely named canid by the name of Orthrus. We take aim with our Jotch plasma rifle, and before we can register that it was special at all, our next achievement pops for us. Oh, that was close. The harder they fall. For 15 gamer score, making it our third of 48 achievements. Ticket to Anywhere actually requires us to complete Edgewater's main mission of getting the power regulator from either Edgewater or from the Botanical Garden. To start this quest, we talked to Reed Thompson about needing one. What up, idiot? Where Parvati will inform us that we can find a power regulator at the Botanical Gardens.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
Parvati asks us to speak to Vicar Max, who will eventually become a companion. We then head to the Botanical Gardens, where we can find deserters who have left Edgewater, led by their leader, Adeline. They ask us not to divert the power at the geothermal plant from the Botanical Gardens, and instead reroute it from Edgewater. Sadly for her and our morality, for a future achievement, we do have to divert the power from the Botanical Garden, something I really didn't want to do. Anyways, we head into the geothermal plant, take out a bunch of bots, throw a few switches, and then redirect the power away from the Botanical Garden. Redirect power to Edgewater. We grab our brand new power converter and convince the deserters to return to Edgewater. We can now head to our ship and outfit it with our newly acquired power regulator. Doing this unlocks Ticket to Anywhere. For 30 gamer score, number 4 of 48. Our next achievement was unlocked when we were actually farming for Silver Tongue. An impossible mission requires us to pass 3 dialogue conversation checks in a single disguise. What this actually means is that we have to let our disguise run out 3 times and pass the increasingly difficult dialogue checks. We were able to do this on the Groundbreaker at the security checkpoint after grabbing the disguise just past this area on a crate. In here, we simply walk around until our disguise fails, and on our 3rd disguise conversation check, we easily unlock Impossible Mission, giving us 15 more gamer score and our first rare achievement of this game. This one is a really easy achievement to get, and you only really need 40 in either Lie, Persuade, or Intimidate. It's very easy, and it'll go as our 5th of 48 achievements. Our next achievement is unlocked pretty soon after our last one. We are already farming for our dialogue checks via the disguise system by running around the security office on the Groundbreaker. Eventually, we succeed our 30th dialogue check, unlocking Silver Tongue for 15 gamer score and 6 of 48 achievements. While on the Groundbreaker, we decided to try and get another easy achievement by wearing a Spacer's Choice mascot head along with a Spacer's Choice worker's outfit. We then made sure to equip a full set of Spacer's Choice weapons, unlocking Not the Best Choice. For 15 gamer score, unlocking our 7th of 48 achievements. For our next one, all we had to do was to simultaneously have bonuses for meat, carbohydrates, sugary drinks, caffeine, and alcohol. This was just one I realized I hadn't gotten after 6 hours naturally, so I just started eating whatever was in my inventory. I typically sell every consumable in this game though, and was still missing caffeine. After drinking our newly acquired tea, well-balanced breakfast popped for us for a lovely 15 gamer score. That's number 8 of 48 down. Our next achievement, Never Seen, requires that we get 50 enemy kills with sneak attacks. Thankfully, I have been working towards this achievement since we started playing the game. From Edgewater to Roseway, we have been murdering in the shadows, and soon enough, as we are crawling around an abandoned facility, we get our 50th kill with a tossball stick to the back of a marauder's head, unlocking Never Seen for another 15 gamer score. 9 achievements down, 39 to go. Speaking of tossball sticks to the back of the head, our next achievement takes us to the Unreliable, where we actually respec our character's stats, dumping as much as we can into one-handed melee before heading back to Edgewater in Emerald Vale. Here we have a large amount of people that we can harvest. We make our way through Edgewater, bashing anyone we can see with our tossball blocker.
It's not the best choice, it's Facer's choice.
After we pretty much exterminate the entire town, we are still needing a few more kills. Thankfully, the game does seem to spawn generic PCs in town just by running around. We pick off these stragglers and unlock Tossball All-Star for 15 gamer score and our 10th achievement of this game. On to the next one. Our next one is similar to the last, but this one requires us to kill 100 enemies with a plasma weapon. But they also must turn to ash. Up to this point in the game, our primary weapon of the playthrough has already been the plasma rifle, and we have still not unlocked this one. Now, if it was just 100 kills with a plasma weapon, this one would have been absolutely no issue. The issue comes from having to turn them into ash though. Well, might as well load a save and revisit Edgewater. And that's exactly what we do. Using the plasma cutter, we easily pick off the residents of Edgewater once again. One after another, after another, after another, we watch as the bar fills up, but soon enough, we run into the issue of spawns slowing down. Now, I actually have no idea if generic NPCs will continue to spawn, or not, but at this point, I just got tired of waiting. So, for a bit of wish fulfillment, we head up and deal with Thompson before making our way out of town and into the surrounding areas. First to the Botanical Gardens, where we take care of Adeline, but don't find anyone else here to help us in our cause. We simply run around Emerald Vale for a bit, following the different areas where things should respawn. We took on a horde of primals, a pack of marauders and their canids, a second and third group of marauders, then found ourselves hunting Sprat just outside of downtown Edgewater.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice.
At this point, we were extremely close to unlocking the achievement and just spent our time looking anywhere we could think to find enemies to kill. We even went back to Edgewater in hopes that someone new spawned, or perhaps we had missed someone. We did, but in the end, it still wasn't enough for the achievement. Back to Sprat hunting we went. In the junkyard near Edgewater we found several, and as the last one's body burned away, we finally unlocked We All Fall Down for 15 gamer score. Honestly, not enough for this achievement, but whatever. Making it our 11th of 48 achievements down. By this time I had already been playing for most of the day and was ready to call it a night. However, there was a very easy achievement waiting for us to unlock. All we had to do was find the nearest vending machine and sell all our belongings. Since this was part of our non-canon save, we just went nuts and sold everything that we could. With only a handful of items left in our inventory, it popped. Everything must go. For 15 more gamer score, making it our 12th of 48 achievements. I just want to thank you for watching this video. I'm actually splitting up this game into 4 separate videos just to make it a little easier for myself and for viewers who aren't as into the long format stuff. But once all 4 parts are out, I'll be releasing a full video that has all 4 parts in it and a little bit of differences in editing based on the feedback and stuff like that. So stick around the channel, like, comment, subscribe, and do all that cool stuff. And bye-bye.